My name is Kaysee Armstrong. I race for Live Factory and I am from Knoxville, Tennessee. I come from mountain bike background, so definitely a mountain biker, but I've also done enduros, I've done tons of gravel, done a little bit of roads, so whatever people tell me to do, I'm there for it. The whole reason I am where I am is from the Knoxville community. Like, I came from a cheerleading background. I did that my entire life, and then I was in college and there was a bunch of guys that rode mountain bikes, and I thought, that seems super cool and I want to hang out with them. And I wasn't that great at it, but then I kept showing up, and the community is great. It's super fun, and there's tons and tons of good riding there. I started racing collegiately and randomly got second place at my first mountain bike nationals, and I remember coming through the start finish and they were like, Kaysee Armstrong, where did she come from? And I was like, I don't know. Because I did so well, I got a scholarship, so I stayed, and then I ended up winning collegiate nationals, and that's really where I got my name out there and then got a sponsorship with Live. I did not imagine any of this happening, to be totally honest. When I first started in mountain biking specifically, I hated gravel. And now I've become this gravel racer, and I'm like, how did this happen? It just seems like wherever the party goes, I end up following it. So if everybody goes and races gravel, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I wanna join you guys. With the Life Time Grand Prix though, I didn't see this happening, 3 years ago. So to get the call and be like, you're a part of this Grand Prix and we're gonna incentivize them to win a lot of money, I was like, I'm in. I hate and love Unbound. Like, what is this race? The first time I ever did it, I did it with a group of ladies, 2 best friends from Knoxville, Tennessee. Basically, we got drunk at a fall fest in Knoxville and said we should put our name in for the lottery. And then we got in, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna do 10 mile race. Then I just rode my way up to a podium spot and then was like, how did I end up here? The next year, I went into it confident in wanting a race result versus that's not the way I felt the year before. So I think I went out way too hard, didn't drink, and it was a hot year, ended up with heat stroke. All of a sudden, everything went white. I couldn't distinguish what was gravel and what was grass. And so I was like, oh, that's not good. But it was sucked because I had to pull from the race. And then last year, I was like, I'm not gonna get a heat stroke. And I went into it and then was in second place at around 100 miles and took a right-hand corner that was at no miles per hour and just went down and opened my knee entirely up. Had to get, taken away, and that was how that Unbound finished. This race brought me in and was like, this is so exciting and so fun, and here you are on the podium. And I kept signing back up for it, and it's like heat stroke, and then you wreck out, and it's like, why are you so mean to me? But here we are, gonna go do it again. I feel like I came into the Grand Prix and I thought, I hope that I don't get last. But if I get last, that's really good because every woman is super strong and they all have such a good, you don't know who's gonna win, you don't know who's gonna have a good day. And I think that's the glory of the Grand Prix, is that every race is so long and so challenging that so much things can happen. I think it's whoever stays the most consistent. And I am a pretty consistent person, but I wouldn't say I'm a favorite. So we'll see what happens. I hope I win. Don't we all?